Touch activates oxytocin, oxytocin and endorphins, two important components that the body produces for labor to progress. Touch is a way of communicating. Touch initiates physiological and psychological responses. There's an intimate relationship between the brain and the skin due to the fact that they are both derived from the ectoderm in the embryo. The skin is the outer surface of the brain, and the brain as the deepest layer of the skin through this embryological connection. That's why touch directly affects the emotions. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Well, she got me at the word communication because
Right.
we've been talking about this. For me, it started when I heard about Bruce Lipton and his research, and I realized that when we touch on the skin, it's that light loving touch is communicating to all those cells in our body, and then all those chemical reactions happen, the endorphins and all of that in the brain. And what is so amazing is when we talk about that biotouch brings us together, it's a connecting, a communication. It begins in the womb.
Yeah. I mean that.
It's not just about me putting my thing. This is why I think it's so timely and really exciting that we're entering into this other community, because that baby is receiving that loving touch even before it's born. And it can receive it from sister, it can receive it from dad, it can,
Right.
the whole family.
It's just amazing. I mean, I always remember hearing that every cell had gray matter in it. So your big
Yeah,
toes communicating with everything else, and that idea of the baby being communicated with. Working with a woman now who's pregnant. She's due in March, so she's getting really big. I was asking about what she felt BioTouch was doing for her, and she's been coming in for years. So it was hard for her to tell what exactly BioTouch was doing, but she said and she's already had two children. She said, well, this round I have no back pain, no hip pain, and she still has some acid reflux. So we're trying to find out if right after a session it was better and then started to taper off and get more
yeah,
irritated. But then we're laying there and she all of a sudden pops her head up and she goes, BioTouch is really about giving loving attention to the baby.
oh,
And I was like, and then reading this thing that Penny wrote, how the whole brain body connection is being developed already in the embryo and the baby
right.
and the mother baby connection, and then those of us touching mother, but we're also touching baby, and like you said, that communication network just goes
Amazing.
on and on and on. It's just awesome.